Welcome to Tearsheet's Outlier podcast. This subscriber-only podcast is exclusive for Outlier members. We go deeper with subject matter experts to take actionable steps that can impact your business and practice. Today's guest is Louis Sciullo, Executive Director for Financial Services at Landor North America, a brand consulting and design firm with deep roots in the financial services industry. He spent nearly 3 decades managing Wall Street brands like Lehman Brothers and Barclays. Now he leads the financial services practice at Landor, supporting and growing some of the world's largest financial brands. Louis joins us to talk about what the COVID-19 pandemic calls for from both large and small financial brands. He explores the transformation of financial retail and what it takes to be what he calls an agile financial brand. We discuss customer retention strategies in an increasingly competitive environment. Here's our Outlier Briefing on branding with Louis Sciullo. To hear this audio and to access all of our exclusive member-only material, head on over to tearsheet.co/outlier.
My name is Louis Sciullo. I'm an executive director and I lead the financial services practice for Landor. I have been at Landor for about 4 years. I spent close to 30 years on Wall Street as a marketing, communications, and branding professional. I've worked in the front, back, and middle offices, as well as some of the centralized businesses, such as corporate comms and marketing and brand management for both Lehman Brothers and Barclays. And along the way, I rebranded Lehman Brothers, its prime brokerage business, its mortgage capital business, the commercial industrial banks, asset management, wealth management. There was a time when you basically had to explain to people that it was valuable in financial services in any way to focus on marketing and brand strategy in a B2B situation. I think what's happened is that because the consumer audience has so evolved, they're bringing those practices and expectations into a B2B situation. And now they demand the same thing. So what if you work for a company that is in a B2B situation, then obviously you're going to be bringing those expectations with you. Branding's greatest value right now is in the transformation that's happening, not so much managing the crisis, although a lot of marketing and communications people are focused on delivering the right messages into the market. And you can see with a lot of brands that those that have focused on developing a true sort of value proposition and a purpose for their companies are most suited to delivering the right kinds of communications at this particular time. There's one key thing that I always anchor this subject on for fintechs: knowing what you are building. So knowing what you are building. Are you building a business to sell, or are you building a business to buy? And what do I mean by that? So let's just unpack it a little bit. If I'm building a business to eventually sell and cash out, then I should focus on establishing the brand metrics from the start that demonstrate that I've built sufficient brand equity, that I've created more than just sort of recognition, but I've built loyalty and interest. And then upon the sale, I've proved a higher premium on the intangible value on the top of the book value of the company, and I can achieve a higher cash value. If I'm building a business to buy other companies and to grow, then I should focus on establishing
and to access all of our exclusive member-only material, head on over to tearsheet.co/outlier.